nothing in here to eat. I look at the baby, jelly Loki. Look at little new one. Come on! Don't bring him in here. No, no, no. Go on. Oh, he's so chunky, man. Oh, you must be very proud. It's the little black one, Jilly. It's the little pony. It's the little tiny one. Yeah, man. Yes, the little one that's been there all this time. She's got her own pony. Oh, no, no. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Oh, look at his face. Oh no. Oi! Oi! Flipping heck, man. Okay, okay. I think I need to move, man, because I'm... Oi! What's the matter with ya? Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. Come on. Thank you. I wish I had a rear-facing camera, mate. He's just standing there. He's like, mate, I ain't moving. You got to go round me. He's brilliant. That is fantastic. He's like, I'm not going anywhere, mate. They're all following me. Start lining up for the runway. Take it nice and easy. We've got the roof on the top. Oh, this is uninteresting. Good. That's good. Okay, now it's all about the line up here. I reckon we're 100 out. 80. 60. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and float it down nicely there. Let's just have a look and see what we're doing here. Oh, hello. Let's see if I can get him coming in. Come on! He's my favourite, this one. He is my favourite. Hello, mate. Come and say hello. Come on. Come on. He's the most. Come on, mate. Come on. The other ones are a little bit shy, but he doesn't mind me. Hey. He's a good boy. Come here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, let's pick up that can, for God's sake. Oh, wait. Stop smelling his willy. Go on. Stop it. Get off that. Pick it up. Right. Okay. Seen the little. There's the new one, Julie. That's the newest one. Here, look. Look. Where's the? Here comes proud little pony with her baby, which is almost as big as her now. Yeah, the white one. Yeah. Oi, 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 oi! Don't do that. Oh, look at it! Look, Julie, look. Okay, let's get this in. Get your hair cut, son. Get your hair cut. Well, you got a pretty cool haircut, haven't you? Look at that. It's been down the hairdressers, mate. Now, this is always the hardest bit when I'm doing it. This could get nasty. I think I'm going to have to put it on me back and then climb up. Wait a minute, let me just... Can I let that up for just a couple of minutes and then I can get this up on the... Hello? Hello there? Hello? Hello? Don't be shy. Come on. Hello? Yes, it's alright. Come on. It's a good thing. There we are. Oh, mate. What have you had? What have you eaten? Oh, you're a good lad, aren't you? You're a good lad. You're my favourite, you are, mate. It's always my favourite. Oh! Don't show your willy, mate. Don't show your willy. Come on. Mr. Nice. He's learning early and he's licking the bleeding van already, aren't you, hey? Hey? Right. I think... make it on like that. Yeah, the horses are looked after. Very well looked after, actually. I'll put the mic on me now because there's a few things I've got to do, as you're aware. So we're going to go through the setup, which I need to do. So bear with me, folks. I've basically got to put the extension on here, which is a 4-part extension. So bear with me. Let's feed that up there. Stop it! Oh my God, the little one's kicking the van already, mate. The little white one. Are you serious, mate? I mean, mate, really? Fair play to him, man. That's all I can say. Yeah. Oh, look at this. At least you can hear it. Yeah. Let's extend that. Bring that up here. And then you lot can get an idea of what I have to do, as well as I don't just turn up and stick the camera on and start filming. I'd love to, but hang on, let me just clip that in there. I'd love to, but it's just not how it is. Well, that's a bit of it. Yeah. Is that going through the shot? Yeah, man. It is. Oi! Bloody hell, man. Oh, look, it's him. See, this is the other thing I have to go through, Chilly. The van is side to, yeah, rocking. Excuse me! Excuse me! Hello! No, that's a really good scratch post. Anyway, whatever. So this is the old level that I used to stand on. Obviously I've made this upper system, but now what I need to do is, because as you can see, that's only sort of like mid-calf height. Is that your calf, I think? Is it your shin? No, shin height. Half shin height. No, knee height. Maybe. I don't know. So we have to erect this, which shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, really. Apart from when things like that happen, where it's like, are you serious, mate? Thank you. Bloody hell. Oh, it's a 380 pushback, mate. Am I going to get it done in time? It's quite breezy, you know. It's actually quite breezy. Oh, bloody hell, the steps are at home. Flipping heck. Oh, I took them down, didn't I? Oh. Okay, can I use the ones in the van? Because that's a big old, it's a big step up there. So let me just double check, see if I've got enough room for that. Stand by. Is it? Is it? That's a shame about the other thing then, Jilly, isn't it? Yeah. Don't say anything, because they might be able to hear you. No. Oh yeah. Sunday is basically what it's going to be. This is a... no, I'm not, yeah. Okay, Water. Stand by. Le Flask. I don't know if that's going to fit, but we'll try. No! When? Saturday or Sunday? Tomorrow! No! You know, all the fellas that laugh at me when I put my umbrella up at golf in the sun. They're like, it's not raining, mate. I said, yeah, but are you hot? Well, yeah. Okay, well, it's nice and shady under here, mate. Oh, yeah. That's good. What's that? It's hazy, mate. It's very hazy. But once they've gone past me, the shot is pretty phenomenal. Even though it's tightened down, you can still manipulate it when it's on the axis, which is good. So 2 more to tighten up. That's all nice and tight. This one here. Okay. Oh. Manually. Right, now this isn't going to be easy. I'm going to have to do this in two bits, and because we've got the camera and the bond as one unit. This is our anti-fall-off bar, which goes on at the end. I've got my silly hat. The horses are content. I'm just going to put a sandbag on there and a sandbag on there. Keep it nice and firm. There we go. Ain't going anywhere. Get the sticks. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Sun direction, it's right there from the east. We're going to do 2 legs to 1. Give that a bit of a kick. Clip that on at the top. Like that. Oh. dear, don't do that to me. Okay, can you hold it there for just a little bit, mate? That's all right. I've got to click the other button. There we go. Okay, level it up. Okay, all I've got to do is get down and get me stick, get me panning arm. I reckon that's a little bit. I reckon that's all right, isn't it? I mean, is it a little bit? That's a bit better, isn't it? Even though we're not at a slant, that bubble is about half a degree off, I reckon. But let's just do a quick check. Oh look, we've got a rogue chili. I need to get down and get the thing from. Stand by. Not just the panning arm, but the remote device holder. Okay, I reckon I'm going to get her. I reckon I'm going to get her. Nice. Diesel. Okay, I need to put this bar on. A small one coming next. Hey, what a visit to the, what an honour to be present at that gig earlier on today down at RAF Bryce Norton. Thank you to RAF Bryce Norton and everybody involved. Nick, what was the other fella's name? Stuart, was it, Jilly? Just names. You know, tech guy and non-tech guy. Yeah, Alex today wasn't there, and yeah, Jason and Nick, yeah, and everybody, including the lady, our guide, with whom we got lost behind, lost because we kind of, well, we're looking at other things, to be honest with you, man. We were looking at other things. I was like, wow, look at that, mate. Look at that dummy back end of an A400. Oh, wow, it'd be great to get them testing on those, wouldn't it? Like all the load, because obviously what was quite apparent quite quickly was that airdrop is something that has to be, and I understand this completely, has to be very, it's a big training program by the sounds of it, and that's understandable because you've got an aircraft which well, you have to be qualified for it, don't you? Yes. Just the in terms of almost like an aircraft type license sort of thing. Get my phone on. Oh, bloody hell, my phone's down there. When's that going out? When's that going out? Lined up down there. Okay, now I've got full control. It's a shame that's not, yeah, definitely buy a, sorry folks. Okay, we're on now, we're done. But you know what I need to do, sorry. Very good, audio good, check. It's not him, is it, Jilly? Is that's not him, is it, Jilly? No. Oh, okay, he's not on radar. Look at that wing. Flexing away, man. Oh, look at that. It's like art, isn't it? It is very, very much like art. Over at Windsor yesterday, they were coming in over the top of Windsor, and there was a 777, I think it was Korean, wasn't it, came straight over the top of us. And wow, what I said to Ginny, look at that profile of that wing underneath the arch. It kind of was underneath the arches and all, wasn't it, with the old with the train station, blah blah blah. Okay, right, just fully set. Haven't you got any blood? Have you got any? You know what? Like something to put on it. You know, because you should. Didn't you put anything on to protect yourself before you went? Oh, really? No, man. No, you got to prep for a hot day, man. I've just put a whole load of new layer of suntan lotion on. Oh, look. Oh, has he just come in? No. Yes, he's just come in. Look, his ground spoilers are up. Is that an E2? It's an E2, isn't it? It's another one that's got a great wing on it. KLM E2. I think Craig from Builds mentioned that apparently there's a free A400M on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I think that might be our Friday challenge, Jilly, even though I'm nowhere near at the moment in terms of, you know, my training and my level. Oh, look, private jet. That's the one that was in the other day, or is it still here? That's a lot of money to lose, isn't it, man? $1 billion. That's brilliant. As a result of Koreans said that. Koreans said that. Sorry, folks. I'm just getting me little bit. No, with the have I got two on me or one or spare one? So I just talk to myself. Audio's good, yeah. Okay. Coming to your comments shortly, folks. Okay, we got BBLLB Blair telling us that apparently American, what? Was it 104, did you say, Jilly? American. There's a jet that's going out empty. 9600, American 96, I guess that's 960, is it? Or just 960? Yeah. 960. Okay, 9600. I don't know if it's like that on Flight Radar or just Is it? Nice. Okay, we have what's called Rogue, folks. We call it Rogue. What's going on there? Wow, he's run that for a long time. This is very late. Wow, look at the wings, man. We've still got a that's him, is it? That's him, that's wise. Wow, he's gone out long, hasn't he? Thought he was empty. That's 9600 and he's empty. Wow, that must have just been takeoff settings, parameters and all that. It's just less demand on the engines, I'm guessing. Wow, 9600, how about that? Oh, we're going to get another one out. Blimey, there's not a lot of separation there, is there? Should we get the landing? Let's get the landing. Oh, the original one was cancelled. For what reason? think the Boeing does it at 5 foot as well. Or does Airbus have those parameters where you can go 10, 5? Nice. Yeah, interestingly, my phone, Jelly, almost as if it's almost as if it's overheating in a funny sort of way, but it's only been out on the stalk for like 5 minutes. It shouldn't be acting that way really, to be honest, but anyway. Two 380s lined up, haven't we? 2 380s. Maintenance cancellation, interesting. Okay. Kind of. Only Airbus, okay, thank you. Not on the Boeing. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Only Airbus. So what does Boeing do then when it's past the 10 and he's floating it? What happens then? Oh, he was waiting to go in, was he? That Emirates jet. That's BA, isn't it? Down there, that one down there? Isn't that BA? Or is it Emirates? No, it's I think from, I don't know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, because sometimes the BA 380 comes and sits there for a little bit. I'm kind of more led towards a flag on that tail. Yeah, that's definitely, I think, maybe, hold on a minute. No, red at the bottom, isn't it? That's definitely BA, isn't it? So where did that 380, the Emirates 380 go? Then I guess that had just come in, Jilly, the one, because there wasn't 2 there, was there? When we were going live. Oh, what, the American jet? Oh, the Emirates jet. Oh, okay, I'm with you now. Yeah, he's gone back into gate. Where is that? Where's my live thing? This is ridiculous. I wish you could see my phone screen now, because normally there's a live tab there, and it would say, you know, it gives you the option, your video's live and all that sort of thing. You press that. No, I know what I need to do, man. I've got it. Sorry, it worked that time. No, it wasn't working. It just wasn't working. Okay, who we got? Who we got in? Everybody is in alert message. Chachi is in the garden. Gina Graham. Thank you, Bryce Norton. Real tweet. Yes, thank you, Bryce Norton. And all the folks involved. All the crew who came out. Chris was there, and Steve was there, and Lee. pilots who are going to be flying in the formation flight on Monday to commemorate the 80th anniversary since the end of the World War II, and that will be fantastic. The end. Peace. So destination Dubai livery, that one there, because yeah, that wasn't, yeah, that went back to gate, so that must have been a startup issue or passenger potentially as well. It could be anything, you know, because up until, I think, literally as the pilots themselves are in the very final stages, like almost entering the runway, they'll hit that boom boom button, which the tone which comes on to indicate, I believe, to the cabin crew that do not disturb us regardless of what happens, deal with it yourself kind of thing, until we are out of the climb and sort of like into clear air and managing the climb and all that sort of stuff, because it's a very busy environment. Not so much for takeoff, but certainly for landing, but takeoff, yeah. Depends where you are really, doesn't it? Yeah, you're somewhere like New York or Chicago, flipping out. Has he? Forget about upgrading on Eater, mate. You upgrade your shop you go for your food at. Go to Tesco. I said to Gillian, I want to take Screaming Emu to a Tesco, because you're going to walk in and go, oh wow, really? Yeah. UK supermarket tour. Yeah, bits and pieces, yeah. Korean Airlines CEO saying due to US tariffs they expect to lose close to $1 billion, I'm guessing, in revenue. Is that, or no, that will be in extra tariffs that they're having to, no, they're taking them from America, aren't they? But no, they're getting stuff from Boeing. It's only the imports into the US, isn't it? It's not the exports. So, but, oh, has he? Oh, he's been to multiple full-size, okay. Screaming Emu, Tony Rogers. So, yeah, possibly a, Sarah Barrett, never get bored of the view, sterile cockpit meeting no one but the pilots allowed in Avro. Well, that is kind of throughout the flight, really. It is a sterile environment, isn't it? But not like the old days. Seung Hyung Lee. And no chatter between pilots. It's a very that's why, to be honest with you, I'm always grateful when I get away from a pilot, because I know it's a very sterile environment, and you might have a captain who's a little bit sort of like, no, don't wave, don't. But then again, for instance, in Japan, it's a whole ceremony, isn't it? Which is just, it's just fantastic. The whole thing that happens in Japan with dispatching an aircraft. Donald, yes, indeed, Donald Pungo Lee saying China rejected 2 737 MAX deliveries. I think it's more now, isn't it? I think there's 5, isn't there? And someone's already picking them up. Someone's already picking them up, but that's 5, you know, Boeing won't have any problem at all disposing of those 737s. People are crying out for them. I'm surprised that Ryanair didn't pick them up, but apparently I think it's, oh no, that was the 787s, wasn't it? Riyadh, I think, are picking up a whole load of, or is it the Maxes? I think there's also 787 issues. Wow, Steve Owen, VC10s and Belfast when I was at Bryce, where I was a driver. Wow. Oh, that's fantastic. Xiong Hyung Lee, listen to this, Jilly. Funny you mentioned Japan. The other Asian countries are copying it now, all the bowing to the aircraft. Seen it in Taiwan and here in Korea too. Awesome. I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's fantastic. Such a, you know, one of those, lots of respect, really, and it just flows, doesn't it? Kansas AV Do, thanks for the tour this morning. John Merton, Scropey, Penny Haskins. Yes. Yeah, it's not a case of like, I mean, you know, listen, when you're in the cruise, you're at 40,000 feet, the aircraft's stable, you're monitoring the instruments, everything's fine, the aircraft's happy, you know, you're happy, you can have a little chat with somebody, can't you? You just don't talk politics, do you? You just, you know, if he plays golf or she plays golf or something like that, you know, if it's a new, it might be, I mean, there's obviously pilots who fly long haul, who fly, you know, often together with other pilots that they, you know play golf or know that, how was the Formula One race that you went to, you know, all that kind of stuff, you know, how's that motorcycle race, you know, I know you like playing golf, don't you, you know, etc, etc. At 40,000 feet, Paul Skilling, 380 off to Washington, thank you. Gina Graham, yes, I agree, Gina. 17 times. This is one big heavy aeroplane though. Double the width almost of an A400 MA. 42 metres total wingspan on the A400. 80 metres on this. Yeah, man. Wow. Big old set of Rolls Royce. Trent 900s. Look at the outboard ailerons. Well, actually, look at everything. Because it's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely delightful every time. I mean, you know, thank God for the 380 really, because we wouldn't have anything 4-engine, would we? Oh, British Airways, why did you ever dispose of all of your junk? The opportunity to, hold on a minute. Hold on, don't get rid of them just yet. Let's see what happens. We never know what's going to happen. We might have a surge back to normal levels, but the accountants or whoever it was, somebody didn't like the 747, did they? They were desperate to get rid of them. They were planned for disposal, but that's the case with, by now I'd imagine that Lufthansa would be getting rid of, will have got rid of at least their 400s, but no, they did the right thing. Sensible people. I'll always have that story on the discussion. Good discussion, that. Shockingly, there's no limit to what we talk about on cruising. It's honestly, that's brilliant. Whoa! Windy, man, windy! Cathay. Okay. 350. Look at that wing. Big, long, split aileron on it. 2 segments, unlike the 3 on the 380, but just as long, really. It's massive, because obviously the Airbus doesn't have the flaperons, the inboard wing devices. It's like a flap, but it's like an aileron as well, doubles up kind of thing. But I think that's the all-speed. I know I might have that wrong, but Ellis will probably put me right if he's here, but the all-speed aileron. And the outboard one's a slow speed, I think, or low speed, sorry. Or it's the other way round. Chester draws, yes, I know. Tell you what, I might make a little adjustment here. That's the A330. Some people have sort of like, not a very nice name to call it the poor man's A350, but you know, it has been known. Somebody, somewhere, a long time ago, when that aircraft kind of was in its early stages of flying, somebody definitely gave it that name, didn't they? The poor man's A350. It's cheaper, but obviously the A350 is highly efficient. Nice Brunei in it. Air B. Oh, Lars Lodqvist, welcome back, Lars Lodqvist. We're in Taiwan at the end. It's the 1st of May tomorrow, isn't it? And in May this year, folks, we are going to Taiwan, and that's going to be a great. And there's in Taipei. Now there's another airport not far away, which is about how long is it, Jimmy? 30-minute drive. Yeah, Taipei's got 2 airports. Yeah. Wow. Is that? Yeah, there's another airport, big stuff going in there and going out, and there's a very kind of like, I want to say, well, it's a world famous spot, and one of the spots that I saw right at the beginning of Big Jet TV, when I kind of didn't really know much about YouTube. I think I might have seen it on Twitter. Someone would have posted it on Twitter, wouldn't they? Maybe it's someone faked it. Someone faked it. Come on, Sam. Who did? I just saw seatbelt over the blanket. Yeah, that's very important, and it kind of makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Because if things start getting a little bit bumpy overnight, if it's a night flight, and the crew can't see if you've got your seatbelt on or not, it's getting a bit bumpy, where they always go through and do a check, don't they? At a glance, they need to see that your seatbelt's on, so if you put a blankie over you, then make sure you put the seatbelt on the outside. It's pushed back, going for a second shot. Well, that must have been, I think, folks, that was possibly a passenger-related incident, because that was quite a quick turnaround in terms of how long have we been live, Jilly? 58 miles, an hour, right? Okay, so yeah, so that's probably about 45 minutes, because it was in that position, wasn't it, Jilly, when we went live? It was in that. Hello, mate. Easy. He's going to ram the van then, man. Yeah, stand by. GP copy. Hello, check. Okay, Chili, check that link again. Apparently it's been updated. Nice. It's a good looking jet there. You know the one I'm talking about, mate? Right, here we go. Let's just have a run through here. We had Jules Harris gifting 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Jules. That's very kind of you. BBLLB, our 737 skipper with American Airlines, sent and gifted a channel membership. Thanks, mate. Oh, look, Screaming Emu, our Embraer captain. 190? Or is it the 195? One of these days I'll get it right, Screaming Emu. I'm sorry, mate. I think, but anyway, JetBlue. He flies with, folks. Thank you, Screaming Emu, gifted a membership. And Aloha Tarantula, Susan Elizabeth, has also gifted a channel membership. Very kind of you indeed. That means that all those giftees will be able to join us in Taiwan. At the, I think it's the 27th, isn't it, Julie? The first full day, I think. Oh, Alexandra. Did I say Taiwan just then? Okay, hopefully I said Taipei. Yeah, Alexandra Jones is a returning member. Welcome back, Alexandra, straight into first class. And Hodgie sent a Big Jet TV membership. Thank you, mate. Thanks, Hodgie. Oh, man, down there in London City. Yeah, so picked up quite a lot of Ellis. There he is, Ellis Chernoff. Thanks, mate. Another, well, pilot of everything, basically. He's flown them all, folks. Big on the FedEx stuff, 727s with FedEx in the early days, DC-10s, very early turboprop stuff as well before the. Oh, it's just got so much. He had his fingers in a lot of pies in terms of aircraft development and BAE as well, wasn't it? Wow, he's high. He's gone left, taking the left track. That's the BNP departure, I think. Something Park. Brookland Park or something like that. Or actually, maybe not. Or if he needs another turn, that might be a little bit shallow for Brookland Park. I don't know. Double up on that and check it. Thanks, Mark. Gary as well. Here we go. Rab H has gifted a channel membership. Gary Lyon as well. Flipping heck. Paul Doan, blimey O'Reilly, Ellis, there we go, thank you everybody. You are very kind indeed. Okay. And we have a new, see that is, we have a new Rachel Dickinson has gifted her. Now that's one of the smallest ponies in the paddock, folks. All the others are quite big and chunky, aren't they? But this little one, she's always been on her own, and now she's got a baby. And she's a proper chonk as well, man. It's a proper chonky little thing. We'll see it when it comes out. But beautiful little foal. A couple of other new ones as well. John Bacon gifted a channel membership. Thanks, John. Going to open up my Flight Radar 24 app now. Open up and filter London. I can't keep up. Wow, he's gone high. Chicago bound, man. 787-9. Look at that, she's high, man. She's got it's a very not steep climb out, but an early climb out. So basically, they've got a decent headwind at the moment. I think it's literally 090, that headwind. It's a decent enough one as well in terms of power settings, but they're going up quite early like this one is. Thankfully, the 380 is always generally long, but the 787, that was quite surprising for me because the 787s usually run quite long. Might be empty, I don't know. Chicago bound. Seattle bound. Wow, he's high as well, man. There, autopilot on. I don't know what our pilots generally do, but I don't know if there's I'm guessing it's aircraft type to aircraft type and also company to company regarding the point at which you select AP1 or autopilot, whatever it might be on your systems. Some's like 1,000 feet. I've heard, I think Screaming Emu told me like 500 feet. But if it's a straight departure with no sort of like deviations, I'm guessing it's a much more easier thing to do in terms of at a relatively low altitude compared to a high altitude. John Bacon. Oh, blimey, what's all these bleeding members? Silly, help. Are you saying thank you to everyone, yeah? What's that? Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Nice. Special 75 livery. Okay, do that again. The cog, is it the cog? Did you say? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's go grab them. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, here we go then. Wow. From the top, Sarah Bennett is a returning member. Lars Lodqvist. I missed Sarah, definitely. Welcome back, Sarah. Lars, right at the beginning, a returning member as well. Paul Doan, gifted a channel membership. John Bacon, gifting a channel membership. BBLLB, Blair, gifting a channel membership. Screaming Emu, gifting a channel membership. Susan Elizabeth, a channel membership. Alexandra Jones is a returning first class member, 1987. Hodgie gifting a channel membership, as did Ellis Chernoff. Paul Doan, Gary Lyon, Rab H, all gifting channel memberships. Rachel Dickinson, John Bacon, Victor Charlie 10. Big Mac has gone in with 5 channel memberships. Thanks, mate. Brian Pounder has gifted a channel membership. Bear Vincent is a brand new member. Welcome, Bear. Good to see you. Squidell gifted a channel membership. Well, it shows 1, 2, 3 there. I don't know if that's a okay, thanks folks. Thank you, Squidell. Thank you, everybody. Screaming Emu hand flew an entire 2-hour flight with a busted autopilot back on the CRJ. Flew an entire 2-hour flight with a busted autopilot. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, man. It's kind of like what the guys with the, when the avionics or whatever went down, something went down on that Airbus, that 339, was it? Or I think it was a 339 with Virgin Atlantic over the top when they were over Greenland, something like that. Jane Russlinger has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Jane. This is a Max, isn't it? Is this a Max? Yes, it is. Air Canada Max as well. Nice. D. Thompson gifting 5. Thank you, D. Thompson, gifting 5 channel memberships. Let's keep me updated on those, Gillian. I'll shout them out. Halifax, is it? Is it Halifax? Oh, folks, by the way, can I just say, oh, legs, mate. It's going to be a tall horse, that, isn't it? A tall, look, there he is, look, there he is. There's little Chunky. Look at little Chunky. See the big long-legged one? Look at the diddle one there. Look, he's all very chunky, isn't he? Yeah, he's like his mum. He's gonna look. He's not gonna get any bigger than that. Bless him. And there's this one down there as well. Oh, interesting. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Edward saying thank you. Chipaz 1990. Emirates have just confirmed 2026 for their first 777X. Boeing have announced. Well, isn't Lufthansa the launch customer? Didn't they take that off of Emirates or something like that? So when's the first one going out with Lufty then? Holy baloney! Listen to the hollow sound of those engines. Yeah. Oh, is that you, Dave? It will be in one of these days, mate. It's crazy, isn't it? Yesterday in Windsor, he went over the top, didn't he? Yeah. He's a pilot, I know, folks. He was the pilot at, well, actually, he was the jack of all trades up at the flight simulator in Stansted. Luton, sorry, Luton, isn't it? Okay. How does one plan it, Boho Jane, exactly? Very... What's that? Retire. Come on. No, not going to retire. Oh, I see, someone else, not us. Yes, yes. Well, one does plan one's work life around Big Jet TV based on the fact that that's why we are live on a Sunday and live on a midweek. So we catch people at different times of their working, you know, times, you know, maybe they're on earlies or lates or not working on the Sunday. They got the Sunday off. They got the midweek, the Wednesday off, you know, they're just... Maybe they're not well, maybe, you know, so many different scenarios that play out, isn't it, for people who watch Big Jet TV? How does one plan one's life on Big Jet TV? Tell you what, those old Trent 8s didn't half growl, didn't they? Wow, there's quite a lot of wind up there. Look at the wing oscillation. That's kind of crazy, man. Boho Jean, Rachel Dickinson. There we go. Plans a weekend around watching on Sunday. Yeah. Especially when you know, if you download the app. Who's that down there? How high I am off the ground. 78 feet. It's just a long shadow, folks. A long shadow. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to... Yeah, all right, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah, I need to speak to somebody. Hey, what's his name? Faz or Fuzz or something. The guy from the workshop, the engineering shop at Heathrow. We need to speak to somebody about asking somebody who knows somebody who can move those bleeding steps there, those yellow steps. They've been there blocking off the view, not blocking off the view, but just, it's like somebody plonking that in front of the Mona Lisa, and it's like, mate, really? It's right in my, you know. Okay, fair enough. The real reason for parking her there, if you go on Flight Simulator or if you look on Google Earth, you will see that the right-hand side of Concorde is completely exposed, I think, to any aircraft that are approaching up here or turning onto the runway. But I think it's, or is it? Is it fully encased? Just it's fencing around it, isn't it? But I don't know if it goes, I know it goes behind it. I don't know if it goes to the right-hand side of it. Unmistakable silhouette, ladies and gentlemen. Airline total 777X orders aircraft notes Emirates 517. Okay. 8 for Qatar, 35 for Qatar. 777-8, that's the freighter. Emirates, I don't know what that must be a typo, 25170. Is that 70 maybe? I don't know. 451 or 20. Qatar. 7440. Lowlander, have another look through that and just resend it, because Dean Thompson has gifted a channel of 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Dean. That's very kind of you. Nick Fishenden gifting a channel membership. So finally, the Emirates jet, after a tech stop, after it had pushed back, is finally on its way. About an hour late, I reckon, this one. This is a nice, easy climb. Copy it, paste it, put it in your notes, edit it, and then copy that, paste it. Yeah! Shallow turn to the right. Very brave, that he's very brave, that little white one, isn't he? He doesn't mind wandering off, whereas the other one's a little bit of a mummy's boy, look. Whereas he just he doesn't mind. Oh look, I'm asleep here. It's been a long day, innit, mate? Penny Haskins, that's a livery and a half. Guessing you're talking about the destination Dubai. Good to see the A350 and the A321neo 100-year livery with Delta in the shop in ARD. Brilliant. And interestingly enough, it wasn't until I saw the model that I fully appreciated the livery. We saw it at Toulouse, but to be honest with you, it kind of didn't do it justice until you maybe catch it in the light, in the right light, but because there is a metallic segment to it. So when we go to Atlanta, which we don't know when it's going to be, but when we do, okay, screaming email. Several news outlets reporting United Airlines and JetBlue will be partnering. Interesting. Well, what is interesting is obviously that as well as, you know, things like that, that's a pretty big, is that when you say partnering, is that sort of like on a code share basis, or is that like, you know, a merger of some sort? Because the Mergers Commission and all that would get involved in that, wouldn't they? But I guess you could wrap it up as a in a different way, you know. It's more than a code share, but less than a merger. Fair enough. Negative arrow. I've been talking about doing an Atlanta trip for quite some time, but it's just a case of fitting it in when we're planning. Of course, we got Taipei next month, as in, well, you could say this month because it's nearly the 1st of May. It is in New Zealand, isn't it? Thomas Much, thank you for the show at Bryce Norton. You were a bit rusty through it all. I retired in 1994 and there were never civvies looking after them. It's nice to see the QC getting out up front. Nice. The OC, sorry, yeah. That's the commander, isn't it? Operational commander, is it, with 101 squadron, was it? Yeah, we had some good chats there on the. How about the flight deck of the A400, eh, folks? How about that? A380, very A380-esque, which insane. I mean, obviously because it's an Airbus, isn't it? But you look at the front of the A400M and well, yeah, it's kind of got that 380 look about it, hasn't it? It's certainly got a big enough nose. Thank you, Thomas. Oh, I see, yeah, never civvies looking after the personal squadron visits. But nice to see the That's brilliant. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that. Yeah, a little bit rushed, but it went better than I planned. But also, we are very confident that there will be other things happening militaria-wise, which you're going to be really interested in, folks, with the sort of stuff that I'm going to be filming. And we've got possibly a big announcement this Sunday, by the way, so you might want to join in on Sunday. Those engines dissipate in terms of the noise. Every time I see a Dreamliner wing now with that big flex in it, I kind of think, ooh, about the turning up round that corner, and just there it was, this test structure. Yeah, number 767. Nice. Yeah. Proper workhorse. You know that's United. Coal burners, those engines, man. So that's the Pratt & Whitney PW2000, folks. I think that powers, well, the military variant of the C-17 that we saw. But also what is interesting is that that C-17, if you listen to what the pilots were saying, that I learned today, that the C-17 has the capability of operating its reverse thrusters when at altitude in order to bring the aircraft down very rapidly if needed. I'm sure I read about that someplace many moons ago, but it had sort of slipped my mind. But it's a fantastic capability, almost, you know, almost to the sort of like, you know, level of the you know, the directional nozzle type things, you know, obviously not directing the airflow, but what it does, it directs it outside, but basically it creates a wall of air, like a blast wall, which slows the aircraft down. Very clever how it's done. 767 off to Newark. Aaron Thomas, thank you. Captain Manny is in the house, and Fraser Smith is a returning member. Welcome back, Fraser. 25 years old, that Smokey Joe. Long-term plan, ideal plan for Seung Hyung Lee, 330, 350, 330-9, I would imagine, or maybe even the CEO we're talking about. He's on Korean, isn't he? So Korean have got 339s or not? I think they're just 333s and 2s possibly at the moment. Okay, they are 300s. A330-300 with Korean. Yeah. Or are they planning on 8s or 9s, maybe? The neo variant. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to say, folks. You know, when I was talking, Europrop. Okay, so that's an interesting thing, isn't it, folks? Because I was talking to, I think it was Steve, wasn't it? We were talking about the engines on the because I did some research on the obviously on the A400 and the C17, like a crash course research thing quickly. But I'd seen that obviously I looked for the engine type, you know, Wikipedia, that kind of thing. And of course I did my research about the A400, and it said engines two Europrop International TP400 D6 engines with 11,000 I think that's shaft horsepower, SHP, 8,000 200 kilowatt power plant, developed and produced by Europrop International for the Airbus A400M. So that's interesting, isn't it? It's not, because I said it's not a Rolls-Royce, I said it's a British engine, isn't it? But I don't think it's a Rolls-Royce. And he was like, yeah, it is a Rolls-Royce. I'm like, oh, okay. And it kind of like threw a bit of a curveball at me, because I could have sworn I had read. But apparently, according to this is an engine that was built with Safran, who are a big part of Airbus. So there we go. It's a turboprop, obviously. Got those 8 blades on them. Insane prop assembly. And what is interesting, again, another thing I learned today, that as the throttles are pushed forward, the props change their pitch, literally, which obviously aircraft ones do not. You know, sorry, when I say aircraft ones, these type of engines do not. The blade stays fixed in one position, but that's why there's a lot of horsepower, so to speak, coming out of those massive turboprops, and that's kind of what engine manufacturers are potentially looking at, and airframers looking at, in terms of future flight technology, open fan technology. Nice to see the ants back here, man. You know, why don't these guys ever come? Campbell, Korean Air may retire the 747 by next year. A Dash 8 747, really? Why would they want to do that? Still having issues with that composite wing, you know, with Boeing, and that 787 composite wing, in terms of painting it, not the wing itself in terms of structurally, but in terms of painting it, finishing it, because obviously the technology for paint being applied to alloy has been around for many years. Obviously, you know, probably very early on, but obviously the preparation, the anti-oxidization paint and all that kind of stuff that they put on these on the metal structures internally, and everything gets sprayed that way. The primers that they use for the wing, but of course the wing cannot be painted per se. It is painted with a paint which is has to be painted, because otherwise you've got a bare exposed carbon wing, which is not ideal, but it's notorious for peeling. I don't think they've really perfected it yet. Maybe some aircraft spray companies have, but surely they would share that proprietary information. Big power down on that, listen. Now sometimes you'll be flying like you are in the turn now, but then the autopilot would, you know, obviously got auto thrust on, I'm guessing, at this point. I mean, autopilot is auto thrust, so to speak, but the aircraft will sometimes pick up. You see that wing there? You see the wing there is, you can see the alloy component on the wing. Look, the darker stuff there. That's aluminium, literally, or aluminum, but obviously with a coating on it. But it's a much easier thing to apply than onto carbon, because obviously the primer is what it's all about. Now, what's interesting here is that Emirates has just come in, Jilly. Or is that Qantas being towed? I think that's Qantas being towed, isn't it? Yeah. Finnair A350-9 taxiing for departure, Hodgie saying. Cheung Hyun Lee, Frenchy TJ. I nearly said Frank Kitty again. Thanks, Frenchy TJ. Frenchy TJ. Easy for you to say. Oh, did we? Oh, we originally called it aluminum, do we? Now you can see the wing there, folks. See how it's painted in that like very light grey. But if you get up close, this may be one that's had its wings redone. They certainly look clean. Some of them look amazingly tatty with big splotches where it's peeled away and all that. But this one looks nice and clean. I think they've perfected it now, or maybe just you know, created a new, well, you would have done, wouldn't you? That is creating it, isn't it? Uranium. Everyone says uranium that way. If you're American, you go uranium. Depends on where you are from America as well, doesn't it? Uranium. That's uranium, boy. It's uranium everywhere, isn't it? It's like I say. Hodgie FedEx 777 over the top in the next 10 minutes, north to south. North to south. Where's he come from then? Is that the north to south? Charles de Gaulle. John Atkinson literally got a slice of aviation history today. Got a window cut from Jet2's last 757. Surprised at how heavy it is. Yeah, crazy how heavy the components are. Nice one, John. Where did you get that from? Was that from Aerotique, was it? I'll tell you what I did see, ironically enough, a window that had been converted into a coffee table. A big window, I've got to say. Part of a cockpit window, I think. It was big and square. So I think it probably was, and it was brilliant, mate. Aluminium legs on it and everything. Looked fantastic. Got all the big, like where all the fixings are around the window. They were all bolted into place on the framework. Looked really good. I'll show you actually if you like. I'll show you. I'll show you. Sort of like a It was a coffee house, diner, bar sort of thing you'd find in France somewhere. I've never seen anything like it, that place that we went to for those coffees, which were terrible. They were terrible, man. Yeah, oh, was it? Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, like a biker's bar, like the one up in North London by the Wembley, what's it called? John Francis, good morning, Shinkyung Lee. Decent amount of time in South Korea. Guidelines for airlines are to fly passenger planes to around 25 years of age, typically the 30+ year jets are converted freighters usually. And there we go, seen that with A&A, haven't we? A&A certainly converted a few of their passenger jets to freighters, haven't they? 350. Look, see, the wing doesn't flex anything like the 787, but believe it or not, there is about an 11-foot flex on it. It's just that the 787 wing is naturally curved, isn't it? Look at this. Getting a lot of help right at the get-go. Listen to those. Oh, listen to them. Good profile. Good profile. That's Finnair, isn't it? Look at that wing. Look at that structural profile behind the wing there. A straight line. It's a great design piece by Airbus. Sort of same on the A330 as well. It's not new technology in terms of design, but it's definitely something that Airbus carried over to their new modern jets. Wow, this guy. Serving the drinks in a minute. Wow, look at that. Nice. Trent 7000, westbound. Holiday destination. Possibly, maybe not. Seattle, maybe. New York. I don't know which one the 339s are. Miami. That's the Miami route as well, doesn't it? Boston. I don't know if the 339 does Boston. Wow, that's interesting. Is that the cooling fan? That one. What's that? What's that now? What's that? Blimey, we're still on the aluminium thing. Flipping heck. Potato. Let's call the whole thing off. and some sun going down later and later. G6NW, motoring. Jules Harris, Neil Lottom. His name is Felton. Boston bound, Chris Godwin didn't mention Boston, did he? Didn't say Boston. Of course, we're off to Boston. FedEx Overtop project called. Looking for it, and I'm not seeing it. It's north to south. Oh, there she is, man. There she is. Now we should see the FedEx under her belly, man. That's how good this little camera is, isn't it? All these blokes with their big, expensive cameras on the bus this morning. You know, 50 grand camera, and they're like, no, I mean, what's that flipping? I look like a bleeding, you know, don't let me down now, mate. I've been bigging you up today. Well, we're not going to see the arrow from here, but kind of looks like the number 2's running a little bit sort of like rich, doesn't it? But I think that's sort of like just the angle of the exhaust crystals that are being the water crystals that are being created up there. I think that the number 1 engine is sort of like almost at us at an angle where we're seeing the cross sort of side of it. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, man, that was nice. That was nice. Cathay triple, man. Good to see their triples still operational. So, there you go, Emirates 2026, eh? Has that been given the green light by Boeing? Is that actually happening, or is that just rumour? Or I mean, it's a pretty big thing to put out there as a rumour, especially, you know. Let's just have a look through Google and see what extra news there is on that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Let's go left. There's another carbon wing. Looking a bit grubby on the trailing edge of that wing, isn't it? Tell you what, some of these 787s are getting on a bit now. I know it sounds crazy, but I just can't stand the pain. You see a bag stolen, I borrow. Oh yeah, that's why I'm easy. Lufthansa 350 south of the airport, over top, from Munich to Mexico. South of the airport. Let's have a little look. See what we've got. Munich to Mexico. I'll tell you what, I've got one over the top there. I don't know what that is, but probably a Ryanair jet or something like that. No, 320, isn't it? Air France, maybe? Air Lingus or something? Euro wings or something like that. That's Saft. I Oh, that's the, yeah, there you go. Is that the Lufty Dreamliner going to Mexico, I think? Is it? Or is it 350? Did he say it's a 350 or it's a bit 350-esque? Oh, look, Etihad's. Look at the Sky Owl. Look, the old camera's. He's been working hard today, folks. Give him a bit of a, you know, let's give him some love. Hey, the old camera. He served us proud today, as did the YOLO box, I have to say. Thank you, YOLO box. No, outbound. ACMB A001 10-787-10's on order with BAS, and every single one of them has a General Electric GEnx engine, as opposed to the Rolls-Royce engine, because, you know, I like to be blunt about it sometimes, but basically I think British Airways said, mate, we've had enough. We can't afford it anymore. I mean, look how many 787s we're having to take out of service to have the engines repaired. I think it's 3 at the moment. Somebody said, that I can't mention the name, but said to me the other day that it was 6. I don't think it's 6. I think it's, this is a MAX. Screaming emu, take care of him. He's oofed. So, a little bit of, with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of blooming luck, housekeeping. A bit red, am I? Okay, just a quick one, folks. Hope you all enjoyed it. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Just before this one, a little bit of with a little bit of blooming luck. No, this is just to say that this is a YouTube main event. Subscribe for full access to all our Freeview content, folks. Full access, and that you can follow us on Twitter and download the app. We're live every Wednesday and Sunday, folks. And so, do I look like a woman who's got one of them silly Victorian hats on? I don't know. And we travel the world filming with our channel members. Full access to all our international shows is just $4.99 a month. I am reading out comments from my members, which are highlighted in green, and that is part of their perks, which is great. It's just part of their perks. Obviously, the main part of that perk is that you get to come with me, not physically, but through here. We get to travel the world together and watch aviation from different airports around the world. Taipei next month, in about 27 days, I think it is from now. We use Flight Radar 24 to track all of our aircraft. Just thought I'd say that because that's why it's written down on there. There's their logo on the bottom left-hand side of the screen there, folks. Because we think they're a great bunch of fellas and ladies, and they really do a great job. And boy oh boy have they struggled recently with that with that update that they had, which was it's a big step forward. It's like launching something new. You have to endure a little bit of probably technical difficulties in the early stages, but I think they've sussed it now, haven't they? I'm hoping. Did we ever get any feedback about Gary's place, mate? Did they ever come back about that? Listen to this. Oh, okay, this is BBLLB, who is now operating. Well, he's not on it yet, is he? When's his inaugural funky shot? When's his inaugural flight on the 787? Congratulations once again. He's saying since the 787 training material is in hand, I can answer the gear not retracting info. Interesting. Thank you, sir. With a brake temperature message on ECAS, wait until message blanks, then wait 8 minutes, retract gear. 8 minutes, wow. I had no idea it was that long. I thought it was, you know, I mean, we've seen them a long way away. We've seen them so far that they that we lose sight of them. So yeah, 8 minutes, wow. On the ECAS, what he's talking about, that screen, it's the screen, isn't it, with all the information on it, which you can scroll through different settings and stuff like that. But yeah, engine mode, brake temp message. Okay, so here's a question for you, BBLLB. You go to retract the gear, the lever goes up, but what happens then? You get the orange message on ECAS saying brake temp. And then the procedure, wait until the message blanks, at which point the temperature has got to a point where the sensor is happy, and then wait 8 minutes to retract the gear. Wow. Okay, so wait for it to clear and wait 8 minutes. So maybe that isn't when it clears, it just means that. So do you have to recycle the gear? Is the question. Paul Gore, welcome back, Paul. First class channel membership. Screaming in your life, it says iPhone alarm right now. Well, you would, wouldn't you? You'd have to. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You up to 60 yet? No, mate, you put me off now. What was that? I don't know. 127? John Francis has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, John. Flying bedstead. Take care, all the best. Off to pick up Mrs. Flying Bedstead. Okay, so now we've got him from BBLLB, but that one last thing I need to know, Chris Savage gifting a channel membership. Thank you, Chris. Need to know from BBLLB, that last little bit. Nice Turkish jet, possibly doing some stuff with Turkish. Oh, that's their bio jet, isn't it? Yeah, the proposal's out there, folks, to be to do some stuff with Turkish Airlines. We are proposing the full Monty, literally, which includes, you know, aviation from all aspects of running an airline, really. Maintenance. Hopefully, we're looking at going inside the maintenance hangars, inside the possibly doing some simulator stuff with them at their sims. Oh, wow, that was big, wasn't it? Gary Boakes has gifted a channel membership. That was a little bit of a pull to the left, wasn't it? He's left out right. crazy is that flex? We use it to track stuff like engine starter limit times, engine cool down times after landing. For 8 minutes, I forget about. Right, there we go. Wow, Steph Bird, thank you. Gifting 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Steph Bird. Very kind of you. Joe Bailey has upgraded to first class. Joe Bailey fancies a bit of Taipei then. It's going to be a good show. We've got 2 airports in Taipei, folks. So we've got a few positions that we're going to be going to. One is very famous, not at the main Taipei airport, but another one. But I don't know which is bigger, to be perfectly honest with you, because I haven't done the full. Taipei's the bigger one, the one that we were originally. Yeah, okay. There's 2 different airport codes. TPE. Oh. So Taipei something and Taipei something else. Okay, we'll get to it anyway. But you know, Sean Sakai, Sean Sakai. Mad Matt, Cargo 747, not without my Mars delivery company over East Island, looks to be heading out your way, I'm guessing Mexico City to Luxembourg. Thank you, Mad Matt's going to keep us posted. We've caught that more often than we can remember. In fact, the not without my mask. I think that's kind of, I mean, in terms of the livery that was, oh, it's on the Anchorage t-shirt as well, yeah, which is on the store, folks. I've got to say, thank you again to Shopify for such great service. I've got to be honest with you. We've had a couple of niggling problems and teething issues and things like that, but in general, people are happy with the quality, and yeah, we're real happy with the way things are going there. Go and have a look round it, folks. Bigjet.shop, I think it is, isn't it, Jilly? Bigjet.shop, and if you click shop on YouTube, you'll also be able to have a look around. Nobody in there going, can I help you, sir? Anything? If you need any help, just let me know. It's like, mate, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. I know you're only being helpful and all that, but really easy. Mind you, you know me, oh yeah, I'm kind of looking for some new trousers, but you know, this size, and yeah, kind of. Yeah, the trousers are over here. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. But I kind of like to browse. I like to make my way to somewhere, don't I? Don't rush me, man. Don't rush me. I'm fine, thanks. Dave Earl. There's a song about that, isn't there? Oh, no, it's the Duke of Earl. Sorry. I was so lucky to photograph the AN124 flying over my house. Never seen one before. Huge plane, yes, Dave. Massively capable plane. Far bigger, obviously, than the the IL-76. Of course, the AN124, the sister of the AN225. Of course, the AN225. 6 engines, 3 on each wing, 2 on the 124. But yeah, quite a few 124s still operational, thankfully. Catherine, quality is very good at regular updates on the order. Yeah, you can track your order, folks. That's the great thing. You can track your order from where it is going to whence it will be with you. And that is also with, hey, it's the old Bill. They will also, you can also track individual orders as well, because I think that, well, I think I'm right in saying that, Jill, isn't it? If you've got orders of items that are from more than one supplier, then you will receive them separately, which is pretty cool, you know. Quality is very good. That's what I like to hear, you see, mate. Looking forward to Taipei. TP is the international airport, TSA is the more domestic. There we go, Hodgie saying, thank you. So it's TSA that has that down the runway shot, yeah, Jilly? Yeah. Is that ACMB A001-350 towing out of Beeline base? I'm thinking that's what he's saying. I think, is that ACMBA airside with the engine shop? Somewhere there. He's in there somewhere, I'm pretty sure of it. Steph Bird, all my orders have now been fulfilled. The Pinky Magnet is fabulous. The t-shirts and hoodies are of superb quality. Thank you, JD and GP, for all your hard work. Well, thank you, Steph. We are, Gilly and I, we're going to sit down and add even more stuff to the store, folks. Seasonal stuff as well, because we appreciate that there's people in different climates. I mean, Australia's just going into its winter now, isn't it? It's very chilly down there, you know. Mind you, the old fellas down there always wear, regardless of what time of year it is, big hobnail boots and big fat socks and shorts that are really short. Taipei Songshuan only has one runway. Toyang has 2 RAB HY. Guessing that that's TSA. Yes, there we go. Thank you, RAB. Gordon Freeman, yes indeed, RIP Maria. The ironic, or the crazy thing is, I'm not sure how far they've got really with that, with the 225 in terms of, you know, moving her from where she was, where she laid, with those components that they could use, and you know, at least the front end, the cockpit section, from like the left-hand front door, just about a metre or so back of that, I think is salvageable, I think. Big 3 meters. MDC 777 cargo 777 over top soon. West to east over Swindon to Liège. Nice. Well, I think that might be it there. Is that the freighter there, which we'll have a look at when it looks a bit small? I don't know, maybe it's just distance. No, let's see. Let's wait and see. No, we should do though. I think we should do. I think we should do. Chris Savage, Bryce has just been on local news, Jerry in the background. Well, yes. Chrissy Bluebird. Yeah, right. Whoa there, Tano! Yeah. Okay, there was a reporter doing a piece, is what you're saying. He did it all. He did it. Stuff, but that's fantastic. All the tracking is fantastic. You can see where the item is and when it's expected to be delivered. Bloody brilliant. John Francis, Chris Savage. Screaming Emu. Yes, Screaming Emu, the old Billy's police. Alexandra Jones. My Big Jet TV shirt arrived and it's super comfortable. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Alexandra. It's brilliant, isn't it? Big Jet TV. That means the quality, the t-shirt quality, but also apparently I believe that the bleed of the fabric, the logo or whatever's not printed on. It's the fabric, the ink actually itself soaking into the fabric, which I believe is quite a good way of doing it. Just more sort of like classic look then, isn't it? Ian Byrne tracked my Anchorage shirt all the way from the US to my front door, Jilly. That is brilliant, Ian. That's interesting, Miles High. I didn't know that. I've always called him the old Bill, but or the Bill. And he's saying slang for William Peel, who started the police. William being Bill, and therefore, hence, you know, Cockney rhyming, or not so much Cockney rhyming, but Cockney slang is is sometimes quite complex. Like a nice wristwatch is called a fob. So it's a fob because they used to be fob watches, but they call them a kettle. So it's a kettle and hob fob. You have to be made in Campbell, Taiyuan International Airport handled a record 46.5 million passengers, 2.3 billion kilos of freight. Wow, that's nuts. Those numbers are crazy, man. Two maintenance bases here at London Heathrow. ACM, thank you. And he's in one of them, I think. Hey ACM, I was going to ask, what's the chances you can have a word and at least, if anything, go and move that set of yellow steps that's in front of Concorde's nose there? It's been like, those steps have been there for about, well, over 6 months. And it's terrible because it's sort of like, you know, really interferes with the with Concorde. It's like I said earlier on, it's like putting a set of steps in front of the Mona Lisa or some amazing piece of artwork. It's I don't know how much opportunity you've got to get involved with that, but might have a mate who works on the ground crews who whatever, I don't know. Even 777 in 5 minutes. John Francis has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, mate. I think he's from Kidlington in Oxfordshire or something, isn't he? I don't know why I know that. We did go near there today. We went up towards the Midlands, didn't we? We were only 13 miles. Actually, I think we were in the Midlands, Jelly. I think the Bryce is actually in the Midlands. Not quite as far as Kidderminster or anything like that from Cathay. But anyway, whatever. ACM, I'll see what I can do next time on my shift. Wow! will speak to engineering as it is an eyesore. Mate, good on you, ACM, thank you. And if you do manage to swing it, then let me know and I'll get a load of stickers over to you fellas. Nigel Armstrong happened to notice a Romanian airline is now called Dan Air, formerly US Air. Really? Connor Whitten, thank you. Bruce Fine. Yeah, Brummy is West Midlands, isn't it? It's West Midlands though. It's over the others. It's well, no, it would be. Yeah, 15 miles to. Mate, I'm sure we travelled another 15 miles. Was it to East Midlands, to the Midlands? It was just the Midlands, wasn't it? Oxon in the Midlands or something like that. Yeah, Midlands. 13 miles, I think it was. And we certainly did 13 miles after that. We'll have a look, see if Bryce is in the Midlands. Because it's not, okay. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We went quite far beyond Bryce to Starbucks, which may well have been into Midlands. Iberia's livery kind of looking a little bit, I don't know, man, a little bit. Yeah. Kind of. Hayabusa Nata. On his Hayabusa. He's ordered a what do you call it? Yeah, there we go. My basketball top from your store. Awesome. Hayabusa. Okay, Rabbit's not the Midlands. No, I said the Midlands. It definitely said the Midlands, didn't it? Okay, John Francis. Bryce Norton is in West Oxfordshire, which is the next county over the border from us, from the next border over us from John. You completely threw me out there, John. You've got to stop doing that. Heidi Vodka. There are Brumis and Black Country. Font in red seems to be quite fashionable at the moment with the airlines. That font in red. That font in red. What font? The Iberia, right, okay. Yeah, Aidan, they are sort of like, you know, I mean, like Emirates have got a unique livery in terms of they've made that font, haven't they, Emirates, I think. I mean, there's probably one that's very close to it. But BA's is very sort of like what's it called? Point Helvetica or something like that. Isn't British Airways just, mind you, no it isn't really. I think that's their own font as well, possibly. Mars High, I'm fond of that font. Next to the next All-Star. Oh, come on then. Play time. Zoomies, go on. Oh, little Zoomy, yes. Very. She loves her little baby, doesn't she, man? Brilliant. Zipped across, didn't they, eh? In hurry, son. Oh, Chris Horsefield, funny enough. That BA font is called Milius. Milius, okay. And yeah, thank you, Chris. Simon Slope. Is that the font of all knowledge? Ha ha! He's here all week. Oh. He's got a little white. Look at this, I didn't notice that. He's got the very chunky, very chunky. Come on, that's enough, she said. One little bit more. Try a little bit more. So what's coming up? Timo, do we think the horses would suffer if they were moved to a quieter place? Susie Q's dad used to work in the airport in flight catering. He loved being driven by the horses, especially in foal season. Yeah, and that's what we're at now, folks. We're in foal season. There's one down there, look. That's quite a new one, I think. Beautiful white foal. There's another one which is Sleepy Nana is over there, look. She's all sleepy in the hay. I think it's a fella because he kept flashing his willy earlier on. Oh no, that was that one there, wasn't it? He's very brave, that one. He's a very brave horsey. Look. Already, look. Quite muscly actually, isn't he, already? Look. I think he was just having a big wee-wee there. Look. It's his bracelet. Brave, not like the other one. He goes wandering off. Come back here! I'm going to go on the... What happened to all those... Someone come and take them away? I think someone came and took them off, mate. Yeah. What's that all about then? Oh. Well, maybe they did, yeah. Max. Oh no, it's not Max, is it? 800? Yeah. It's great this time of year, man. Especially if you go playing at a golf course where there's geese and ducks and waterfowl, basically. The little baby ones. See the arrow? See the arrow, folks? FedEx. Follow the arrow. A380 to Joburg and Vietnam 789 on the way out, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Got a big queue of single aisle stuff. I don't know if that the Vietnam jet is going to taxi down Sierra, I'd imagine. Look right through those engines, man. How crazy is that? High bypass, super high bypass. I think that's the Vietnam jet down there, actually. Taxiing down Sierra, and that's your BA jet to Joburg. Heathrow Aero, Lake Hood, ice free. 2 feet of ice has melted in 2 weeks. Wow, that's insane, mate. Blimey, they turned that round quick, didn't they? No. You're China Southern jet, or is that? Yeah, we did see the Vietnam. Blimey, yeah, we did. Connor Whitten. Getting him in the mood for Paphos in August. Whoa, that's a long way off, isn't it? It's one of the first. August is one of those sort of like late summer months, isn't it? You know, before it starts getting into sort of like a little bit chilly, you know. Has he got a scratch? Has he got a scratch? He's going to lay down. Oh, look at you, lady sleepy. Mummy's very proud. See, they're the big horses. Chip has 1990, different China Southern. There we go, thank you, sir. Yeah, we've seen more often, we've seen before where there's been more than one China Southern. I think we saw, didn't we have one time where we saw 3 of the bleeding things parked up down there? Look at the light coming off that Oopsies. I mean, it's not the cleanest, is it? But it's still beautiful, isn't it? Timo. Addis, as in Addis Ababa. I think he's talking about somebody. We mentioned that the other day, didn't we? Addis Ababa as a potential stream. Rachel Dickinson booked an EasyJet flight Manchester to Venice at half-time. Excited. Who would have to replace the fencing around the approach lights if the horses decided to demolish it? Well, they wouldn't, because that's I think Heathrow have erected that protective fencing, I believe, but the horses don't demolish it. They rub their bums on it, and we've seen a couple of the boards collapse, but they're always very quickly repaired. Patrick Murray here. Good day to you. Hodgie, 3 flights a day on China Southern, 2 787s and an A350. Thank you, mate. Yeah, but seeing them all parked up at the same gate, parked up at the gate at the same time is quite rare, isn't it? Say, folks, don't forget, if you're a new member, make sure that you take a little bit of time next time you're in the bath or on the train or somewhere in the cafe, or I don't know, between reading the news and things like that. Just have a look at your perks on Big Jet TV membership, and get familiar with what you are what you get in your perks wallet, whatever you want to call it. Nice jet. But yeah, it's as you will see, there's quite a few people who write to us and say how shocked they were to see how much they get in terms of, you know, a $4.99 a month, which you know, we've never changed that price. And other channels out there, I'm not mentioning aviation channels, I'm mentioning channels in general in terms of channel membership and what you get in return for being a channel member. We've always been very fair and reasonable. Pup, hello to you. Pup is a new member. Welcome, Pup. Bill Stephen, lovely evening to watch the airplanes taking off. Pratt Whitney's were they? That jet. Morgan has gifted a channel. Morgan. Prince on that jet. Mad Max 747 Cargo Lux to the west of the airport, Jerry. It will pass slightly south for the airport, and I have got that, Mad Max. Thank you, sir. Already she's in my sights. We've got her locked on. That is a Cargo Lux 747, folks. Flying in the evening sun. John Francis gifted another channel membership. Thanks, mate. You will get a better shot of her in a minute. No, mate, no. No is the answer to that. Sounds terrible. Go and change the exhaust, or at least ride the bike properly so you're not slipping the clutch every time you change. Ian Byrne, thank you. Diane78 also mentioning about the Cargo Lux 747 over Bracknell now, Aaron Thomas. Yeah, we'll get her when she's sort of like, what would we say? Well, actually, directly south of me. Ghost play. Patrick Murray off to Memphis in July. Fantastic. It's Dash 8 in it. Can I just say thank you to everybody who messages us, writes to us. We get a lot of emails from people who say, you know, thanks for Anchorage, for example, not involved in the chat, just enjoy watching it and listening to it, and you know, everything about it. It's just fantastic, because obviously during the streams themselves we've got an active audience and very sort of like lots of interaction going on, but got to remember those guys in the background who are, I don't like to say the lurkers lounge, but sort of like got it on in the background, or listening to it at night, or whatever it might be. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah. What we want now is a shot, bank shot, but she's too high. That's the Vietnam jet. Sorry, folks. So they brought that one back again, haven't they? That special livery with the crane, isn't it? A bird of some type or another. Iceland A330-900 due 30 minutes. Not sure as we'll see that. She may, it depends on what way she taxis up, but bearing in mind also that we've got the light behind us, haven't we? Oh look, they've got their plane back then, these guys. Maybe it was just in maintenance, I don't know, but Rwanda Air operating a leased aircraft, I believe. Last few times we've seen her anyway. Well, CG Hill, got to be honest with you, I mean, you know, my skill set in terms of shooting what I'm shooting now, for example, even at 38,000 feet, it's a testament to the camera, but also the head of this tripod system that I have with Sekla. Costs a lot of money, And be honest with you, tripod, when I started using a tripod way back in the early days, I've been through many different tripod options, and Sekla was the last one that we ended up on, and it is just simply the best. Miss Dog Lover has sent a Big Jet TV channel membership. Thank you, Miss Dog Lover. Panacea, love the horse selfie bottom. Horse selfie bottom. Oh, is that on there, Jilly? Have you put that on there today? Oh, no, you haven't. Oh, yes, you have. The selfie with me on it, with the horsey. I'm in that bottom left by the control tower. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you want to use it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's brilliant, mate. It's so tiny on my monitor, isn't it? I can't see it. Hodgie north of the airfield, UPS 747. Over he's in London City now, heading west. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Big UPS jumbo jet. It's an old 400, isn't it? It's an old 400, isn't it? Pure freighter 400, man. Nice. Talking about their last game of golf. Talking about something, I don't know. Chatting away at whatever. New cars, car race meetings. Went to a shop meet. A shop, is it called a shop meet? Something. Swap meet. Swap. Yeah. It's like a car boot sale they have over here, isn't it? It's a swap meet over there, isn't it? Tony McCall, amazing how well the Panasonic camcorders perform, especially when you compare them with the minor, less things that cost thousands. Yes. This camera performs better than anything I tried, and trust me, folks, I've tried them all. The big broadcast cameras, you know, super duper this and that and the other. I'll tell you, to get that long shot that I just got there, you'd have to click through the different settings. It doesn't have a smooth run up to it. And to be honest with you, even if it did, why would you want anything that's bigger than this? It's nice and easy, you know, portable today like it was. Vodka, yeah, that's very true. UPS are slashing jobs due to a downturn in Amazon business. That ain't good, man. You had a meeting, didn't you? You have to show it. You have to show all the costs. Look at this. Yeah! Wow. Jack Rolls Aviation.
gift to the channel membership. Thank you, Jack Rolls. Hello to everyone that I met today at Brighton. Charlie and his mate, wasn't it? And all the other great folks. The lovely lady who escorted us out to the aircraft, and I've got some great footage today, folks. Go and check it out if you want to. Today's live stream from Brize Norton, RAF Brize Norton, biggest RAF base, I believe. I think it was 101 Squadron C-17 with the commander as well there, who put a great interview in, as well as the pilots, and the A400M, of course. I'm not sure which squadron that was, what squadron that was with. But anyway, folks, listen, thank you very much. It's been a long day, up at 4:30 this morning. Kind of didn't need to really do that, but we did anyway. But listen, Sunday, we got Friday, folks. Don't forget we got Friday. It's getting tasty, isn't it? We got Friday to come, the sim show, the sim challenge. And I'm thinking I might try. Not sure if it's going to work because of obviously the parameters, but I'm going to try it before I fly it, if you see what I mean, like before I put it out there on Friday night. But we are going to be live on Sunday, and there's going to be some interesting stuff going on Sunday. But look at that, feel that wind. It's all of a sudden, mate. It's a direct headwind. It's not in any way going to catch these guys out, one wouldn't think, no. But that's a tasty old tail of headwind. So listen, folks, we will see you on Friday. Thanks to everybody again. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you didn't see today's show, go and check it out. Got some great footage of taxiing A400 and C-17. And we will see you on Friday. Look after yourselves. Thank you so much. You're great. See ya.